Yeah, it's me. It's really me. I am on YouTube again. I'm not going to say for how long because obviously it never goes the way I plan it to. But welcome back. I think the majority of you are going to be returning, or some of you might be coming over from Instagram. Hi. Thank you guys for sticking around. Honestly, was very surprised by the fact that I still had followers, subscribers on YouTube. So wow, thank you guys. I really appreciate that. And maybe you guys held out hope, more hope than I did for myself regarding the channel. We'll get into that in a minute. If you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. We're doing a pick a card today, and it is all about your soul tribe. But before I get into it, I did want to just chat a little bit, because I know it's been a while, right? It's been a while. So, but if you're like, listen, I just want to get to the pick a card reading, that is completely fine. Timestamps are in the description and comment section. I'll meet you guys in your pile in a minute. Kind of tripped me out because my camera changed to portrait mode, and portrait mode is like a person. I'm like, what the? I try to like cleanse everything, but so we're gonna let those people get over to their pick a card readings. 1, 2, or 3, obviously. Pile 1 is Baymax, 2 is Wreck-It Ralph, 3 is Sulley. Meet you guys there, but the rest of you, if you just want to hang out with me, we're gonna give them a minute to kind of get to their pile. So, hi again. Hola. Buongiorno. Bonjour. Konnichiwa? Is konnichiwa? I don't know. Aloha. That's all I know. I'm sorry if I didn't, I'm not that fluent in those languages. But hi. Hi, you guys. And if you're watching this part of the video, hi. I hope you are having a wonderful 2023. If you're not, it is completely okay. Trust me, I've had my own share of challenges this whole year. And it's just one of those things, right? That we're here for a higher purpose. And I know a lot of time it's hard to even like just comprehend all of that because it's a lot, it's a lot when you're living in the moment. But I do hope that you guys are doing well. Let me know in the comments section how your 2023 is going. I'll probably do a lot of these prompts, at least I'll try to remember to, because I tell myself I will and then I forget. So YouTube, I stepped away from. Why? It just became a lot on my plate. I do have a full-time job, you guys. This isn't my full-time job. Maybe it will be one day, maybe. But right now it's not, and that just drains the heck out of me. It does. And it takes a lot of energy. You guys most of you have seen how long my readings go for. They're not the shortest of readings, but I enjoy doing them. So it didn't work out. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to do Instagram. And that's kind of what ended up happening. If you're coming over from Instagram or you've been following me on both platforms, thank you so much, you guys. I really do appreciate all of you who like, share, and comment over there. And I know I don't get back to every single one of your comments, but thank you so, so much. I do read them. I just don't find the time to get back to them. If you want more tarot readers on Instagram, check out who I'm following. They're all amazing and talented tarot readers. They're just all amazing. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But the point is, I did try. I did want to come back to YouTube sooner. Actually, I think it was probably months ago, earlier this year, where I was considering it. I'm like, do I post one or not? And if you're a tarot reader, what do? You consult your cards. That's exactly what I did. And the answer I got was no. I got a no. I did. I got a no because I didn't have the stability. And that's because I just had so much going on my plate. I had a lot going on. It just was not going to be the best. And you really have to be in the right space to do a tarot reading. Like, we can tell you till we're blue in the face, and until you actually do a tarot reading, it doesn't really make sense. But if you understand, then great. I appreciate that. So I didn't. And then recently, and by recently I mean today, I asked that question again, if I should return to YouTube. And the answer was yes. It was actually a really positive reading. I'm not gonna share everything, but it was like there was like a message of like burning it down, letting it burn, and rebuilding it. So I guess you can say that I'm kind of in this rebuilding phase, or we're gonna call this like Sincerely Luminous 2.0. And I just kind of wanted, like, I pulled out cards. This is a third deck that I have. I used 2 tarot decks for today, and I just wanted to see what my energy was in the past towards my YouTube channel. So I'm just going to shuffle, enjoy the birds, the calm, the ASMR, I guess. I shuffle along. And this is why you don't see me shuffle on screen, because I just take too long and it would just make the video even longer. So I have the Nine of Presents, and I think with that it was like just trying to find like that security and that comfort when I would do the readings, and to be really just, I don't think it like independent. I don't know, I just keep getting independent, but maybe kind of this was like my thing, you know, like it was my thing that I was sharing with you guys and showing that I could do it, showing that independence kind of there. Let's pull another one. I wanted to do two. And the Queen of Candles. So I was really trying to follow my intuition with it. And just, I don't think I was just in the right mindset, or at least I'm not, like I said, I'm not really, as far as my journey goes, I've grown a lot, especially this year. And when I look back, and I have not watched any of my past YouTube readings, I haven't, but I know that there is a huge difference. And I hope today that it'll be another display of that growth that I've had, especially when it comes to my tarot readings. So interesting. It was kind of like trying to balance the two worlds. Actually, when I see this, I see it like I was trying to balance my intuition, but also the 3D, the reality we're part of right now, right? So now what I want to do is to see what is my energy right now towards my YouTube channel and how it's looking. I know, not the tarot reading you're looking for, but I'm just curious. So the Knight of Potions, and I feel like this is like following my heart. And I think this kind of goes back to what I was saying about the reading. Getting a yes, like realizing that I do have a passion for it and I do want to share it with you guys. So that's what I'm here to do. Now, what I plan to do with the channel, I really like the way the things are flowing on Instagram. I do enjoy doing the love readings. They were more heavy on the love side on YouTube. But I think you're going to see a good mix of things. Like today is my first time back and I'm not doing a love reading. I'm doing a reading about your soul tribe. And so I think for me, I'm going to be one of those readers that, yeah, I am going to be tapping into love, but I am going to be tapping more into aligning yourself with your higher self and being kind of like, I guess, being in alignment with who you are really meant to be and helping you find those answers that maybe you needed. Every reading is going to be different, of course, but if I've helped one person and they got a message, then I've done my job. So that's just how I'm going to look at it. And I hope you guys join me along for this ride. Like I said, I'm not putting any time frames or anything, but I do hope to be back soon with another reading. And yeah, I think that's where I'm going to just we'll leave it there for now. Maybe we'll touch base and let me know, how your 2023 is going. Any suggestions? I am open to it. I really love doing the messages, readings that I do on Instagram, like from the universe, from your guides, your higher self, your future self, that kind of stuff. I do enjoy doing it. But I am going to be doing, like I said, I am going to be doing the love reading still, so don't worry. That's still going to be part of my rotation. I'm just going to try to keep everything fresh and not just repeat the types of readings that I do. We'll leave it there for now, but again, timestamps for the piles are in the description and comment section. Pile 1, again, is Baymax. 2, Wreck-It Ralph. 3 is Sulley. I will meet you guys at your pile. Hi, Pile 1. It's been a while. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Baymax pile. Before I get into the reading, as always, I know, I hate giving out the reminder, but I am going to throw it out there. It is a general reading. So take what resonates, take what doesn't. Keep an open mind. Maybe it doesn't make sense right now, but maybe in a few days, a few weeks, maybe a couple months, it will make sense eventually. So that's all I ask as your reader. Today's pick a card reading is about your soul tribe. I know this is a little bit different from what I've done in the past. If you saw that part of my intro, kind of going into it, we're going to switch things up a little bit here and there. It's not going to be just focused on love readings, but I'm still going to throw it in. So don't worry about that. what I wanted to do with this reading, I kind of broke it up into 3 parts, and that's what you're going to see. So let me get these cards over and let's get to it. Let me see if I can place Baymax. Is he going to stand? Stay. There. Okay, he stayed. Cool. So we have oracles, and of course we have tarot. And I didn't want to make it super long, but you guys know me. I say one thing and then it's like 20 minutes later, right? So for this reading, I broke it up into 3 different parts. For the first cards was like, why are you attracting the wrong people? And it could be just, you know, people that you see one way and then they turn out to be another way, right? And I have 2 cards for that. So let's do that part first. And so we have the Fool. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Fool, I do feel like you're attracting these people because you're, I wouldn't say gullible, but you're very trusting, you're very open to these kinds of people, you're welcoming them into your life. You can be someone who kind of just trusts everybody in a sense, and that's what kind of lets them come into your world, right? You allow them in, you're just very friendly, that sort of thing. For others of you, I think it is your nurturing. You're someone who's very motherly. You care about people. It's that warm nature. You're someone like a safety net, is what I'm getting. And so people feel comfortable and people take advantage of that because some of you, it might be that you are gullible or people can fool you. So I think that's more with the Fool card. So it is something, how do I say this? It's not where you take it at, you take people like at face value, so whatever they present to you is kind of what you're taking, and it allows those people in. So I feel like you guys are very warm, very loving, very caring. You are someone who is generous, and you have stability. I feel like people really crave that and want that, so that's why you have those individuals who come towards you and are attracted towards that energy that you have, pile one. So that's why you're attracting those people in. The second part of the reading, I wanted to find out, how can you attract better people, aka your soul tribe? How can you attract the right kind of people, the people that are meant to be in your life, who will be positive influences, positive energy that, you know, is going to make you feel better and feel more like uplifted and enjoy. So you have true love. This, I ended up doing the villains deck. I did switch over to this, and this is the Lover's card. So this is really about just making better choices. And it's not always easy. I know, right? It's not always easy to know what a person's intentions are. You know, they show you one thing and then it's like later on you're like, oh, whoa. That's not the kind of person I thought you were. And that's, I don't know, some people, like some of you might be dealing with a lot of two-faced people. Like they're just shady behind your back, just very sketchy people. Just, I don't know why the word leech is the word that came to me right now. So, but to attract your true soul tribe, pile one, I mean, it really is about your choice. It's your choice deciding. I feel like because of the type of personality that I'm picking up on for most of you, even if it's not like 100% you, but you can kind of relate to what I'm saying, you have that personality that is going to attract a lot of people and who want that kind of energy. But ultimately, it's going to be your choice who you decide to keep in your circle. So you're going to have to kind of recognize who really is and isn't. So I think for a lot of you, this, okay, so the other thing I should have mentioned at the beginning, this reading is intended for people that aren't already in your soul tribe. For your guys' pile, it might be that you do have some people that are part of your soul tribe and some that aren't. But for new people that are coming in, you know, if you're just kind of like, oh, I'll give them a chance, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, it's really going to be up to you to determine, which I know probably isn't the answer you're looking for, which isn't the answer I was looking to give you guys either. But that's what I get. Like, it's your choice. It's your call to decide to call it in. And it might be where you have to set those boundaries because of that full energy. It just feels like someone just so friendly and so loyal, and you're just so giving and warm, and people tend to take advantage of that. So in order to attract your soul tribe, just make that decision that that's what you're going to be attracting. You can make that happen. You can make that manifest. And I think it's just being aware is really going to be a big deal for that. And so the last part of the reading that I wanted to do is who is meant to be in your soul tribe, Pylon. I have the oracle cards. We're going to go with this card first because I wasn't sure if this was going to be friendly to me or not using this oracle deck. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. So I feel like, okay, first of all, I think that these are going to be individuals. I get the blue, so I feel like these are people who might have water placements, someone who kind of doesn't reveal everything. These people might be a little bit on the mysterious side, or people who are really interested in space with that. I feel like these are optimists type of individuals. They're not really like negative. I feel like they're very, I don't think like they're happy-go-lucky, but I feel like for some of you, that same energy is what you both have in common with your soul tribe. And they're just someone who are like able to create things, that they go for it in life, that they're go-getters. And that's what I get with that one. I'm not going to try to go into every single detail because you know I would keep on going. Risk. So that makes sense with what I was just saying about the blue moon. They are risk takers. They are people who will go for it, enjoy life. I feel like these are adventurous type of people who do like nature. With the two paths here, I kind of just feel like that goes back to the sorry, there's cards going by. The true love card, with it being like a choice. So I feel like these people, I don't know if it's like they have two different sides to them or two different things going on in their life. But they are people who, let me see, sorry. It's a 4, the 40, so it's a 4. So I was going to say these are people who are really stable and kind of with the green. It's so weird. Like what I'm getting with it, believe in the impossible, like it correlates with the Fool card and then the colors of the Risk card and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like these are going to be very grounded type of individuals that you are going to be having in your soul tribe. So let's get to the final card. I know it's different, right? Because usually I lay them all out, and today I'm doing it a little bit different. So I don't know. We have the Brattle Wounds. More green. I feel like a lot of earth energy. You guys will have that grounding energy with these soul tribes. But I kind of get the same energy with the Believe in the Impossible and the Blue Moon have a saying about people are kind of like maybe secretive, mysterious, maybe a little bit introverted, someone who is not like all up in your face. I'm going to tell you their life story, the moment that they meet you. I feel like these are people who may have the same similar wounds as you. So you guys might connect over that and have that camaraderie regarding that. What else am I getting with that? So these are people that have been through a lot in life, is what I'm getting. They may have transformed, they may have changed, gone through a lot in their life. They may be very experienced, they're risk takers. They have lived a life. They have a story to tell, but they're not going to be the ones to tell it to you right up front. At least that's what I'm getting. But I do feel like a lot of these people are going to be very communicative with you, and you'll have that in common. Who is in your soul tribe? You have some people that are just more than what you see, more than meets the eye, I guess you could say, in a way. These are risk takers. These are people who are experienced. They have their own stories to tell. They've been through a lot, and yet they've still are optimists. They still see the bright side of life. They have that cup half full type of mentality, or opportunists. They take chances in life. They are someone who is very active in getting somewhere. So maybe that matches up with your personality, and if it does, then that just means that your soul tribe, you guys have that in common, and that's really great because that means you guys will be able to connect and bond over that, and that makes it really special. And I think most of the soul tribe, they're gonna understand you with it. So that's where I'm gonna leave it, pile one. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next pick a card. Make sure to like and hit that bell, subscribe, comment, and follow on Instagram if you haven't already, because that's my number one platform that I use. So bye, Paiwan. I moved the camera angle. I'm so sorry, pile two. I hope it is like not that super crooked. I'm so sorry. If it is, chances are it probably is. I can never get it in line. Anyways, hi pile two. Welcome to your pile. Thank you guys for tuning in to this pick a card reading. Today's pick a card is about your soul tribe. We're going to be taking a look into that. But first, let me just say this reading is intended for people that aren't already in your soul tribe, that you're already connected with. These are about people that are out there that you just don't know exist. That's the purpose of this reading. And as always, I just want to throw out, this is a general reading. Don't take it as gospel. Take what makes sense, but keep an open mind because it may not make sense right now at this very moment, but in a few days, a few weeks, a couple months, maybe more, it will make sense eventually if this was really, truly meant for you to hear. So you guys are the Wreck-It Ralph pile. Let's get to your reading, pile two. We're just going to move him over here. For this reading, I have it split up into 3 different parts. Doing it a little bit different from what I've done in the past. Not really. You guys will kind of see the differences, but I am going to put your oracles aside for right now, since we're not looking into that. The first part of the reading, I wanted to see why are you attracting the people that aren't your soul tribe. So the people that might be draining you, that might bring negative energy, drama, low vibrations, all that. Let's see. I pulled 2 tarot cards for this part just to kind of make it a little bit more open. And this is kind of what I tend to do for Instagram. So we have the 9 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting combination because that is air energy. So if you are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that might resonate with you already because you might already have an idea as to why you're attracting these people. So pile 2, this may not be for everybody because like I said, this is a general reading. Some of you may have a little bit more pessimistic approach to life. You may be someone who's always kind of stressed out, anxious, and you attract people that are kind of in that, maybe not the exact same type of energy, but you're attracting people, like I'm seeing those birds. What are they? I thought I had my thing over here and I don't have it. Okay, but what I'm paying attention to is the birds, the blackbirds. So they're like lingering over you. Kind of like a black cloud in a way, is what I get with that. So I think that these people just it's just, you have clouds overhead, these people have their own clouds overhead, and you kind of just meet up. And in a way, it just goes back to that whole like attracts like. So you're kind of in that energy. And it's not to say that you're that way the entire time, but it is to say that it is part of the reason why you're attracting those types of people. The Knight of Swords card, I kind of get a lot. So for some of you, it kind of goes back to that 9 of Swords energy where some people just kind of like that chaos. And it's not to say you're chaotic. It's just, see, this is why I do Instagram, because I can pick the right words and I don't have to like trip over them all the time. But it just kind of feels like you can be impulsive, you can just be in the moment, and these people are kind of like the same. Like daring, kind of going at it. Some of you can be really, really chatty, very communicative. I don't know, I keep struggling on that word today. And so it's bringing in those people. Some of you are really social butterflies and people connect with that. And for others of you, you are someone who can be like that knight, like that victor, that champion in a way. And so people are attracted to that. They're attracted to that energy, like you're a big deal, like you're somebody that they want to be like in a way. So these are 2 different cards. It doesn't have to be that both of these cards are what's going to apply to you. I pulled 2 cards because either you're going to find qualities in one of these, or some of you may find similarities within yourself within the 2 cards. So just take whatever resonates. But that's pretty much what it is. It just kind of feels like you may tend to be a little bit more the pessimist side, or you're just always kind of stressed out and anxious. And so you guys might be like attracting that same kind of people. who are the same too, that, they're stressed out, they're anxious. That's a part of who not your tribe, is like who your tribe is right now, but not your soul tribe. And so the Knight of Swords, that is someone just kind of daring and impulsive, and it could be both of you, or it doesn't have to be two of you, however many people that don't align with you right now in your tribe. But yeah, I feel like you have a lot of attention on you for some of you, and that's another reason why. So you kind of attract the good and the bad, right? And that's something you really can't avoid in some cases. Sorry, I keep shaking it. I have to, my camera like heats up, so I keep having to pause it too. But the other thing with the Knight of Swords, you might be someone who kind of like may like to argue and be very direct with people. So that could be something also that's coming through. So again, just take what resonates, what doesn't, just leave it. It's just meant for whoever it's meant for, right? So the second part of the reading of what I wanted to do is, how can you attract the right people? How can you attract your soul tribe, the people that are meant to be in your life? So with this, we have the Page of Coins. So that is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so going back to what I had before, we have two swords cards, right? So we have air energy. And it feels like if you ground yourself more, it is really going to help. I'm sorry if it's like too dark on the screen. I hope it's not. I know the candles are really bright, but it feels like this is energy. If you help to ground yourself, it'll make it not only so that you're not in that Nine of Swords energy, overthinking things or stressed out. Like, it's really going to help ground you, and you're going to be able to make better judgment. And it's not just with your soul tribe, but about people in general. And your energy will shift. And it's just like the page is more of that younger, newer type of energy. So if you kind of keep going from page, you'll eventually get to that 10 of Pentacles where you're really stable. You can recognize who is and who isn't your soul tribe. And so the other thing too with that, with the Page of Pentacles, it is about laying a solid foundation. So I think once you lay down a solid foundation, pile two, it's only going to enable you to really find balance in all aspects of your life. I really think, like, for you, the key to finding your soul tribe and the people meant to be with you on your journey is building that stability. Like, this is your key. It's not just about your soul tribe with the Page of Pentacles energy. You may want to Google it or YouTube Page of Pentacles to get a better understanding. There's a lot more information out there that you can get, but that is really what's going to help you to connect and find your soul tribe. And I feel like get rid of that anxiety and that stress that you have, or maybe that impulsive nature. If you're just kind of like somebody who tends to talk before they think, that might be something too. Or if you kind of just jump into things without thinking, that might also be something. But really having a stable foundation is going to be the answer for so many things for you, not just about finding your soul tribe. So I think that's a really good thing to look into, definitely. If you're not too familiar with the Page of Pentacles, I'm not going to go through all that, but look into it. Definitely look into it. And the final part that I wanted to tap into was to look into who is meant to be a part of your soul tribe, right? So this is where the oracle cards are coming in. I did a little bit different for pile one. Usually I lay them all out. I'm going to do it one by one. I kind of think it's easier that way. And that's just how I'm going to do it. So we have, it's time to take action, the new moon in Aries. So for some of you, it is where the type of people that are part of your soul tribe are Aries, have Aries or fire placements. And these are the go-getters. These are the people, I think, like, you might resonate with these people and connect with them. If you are that Knight of Swords, like, you're impulsive, you're going to go for it, you're not afraid. These people, I feel like you'll have that in common. And some of you might be athletes. That's just kind of what I'm getting with that card as well. But these are definitely people who are passionate, who are excited for life, who have goals and are determined to do things. And they aren't just stuck in the past. Like, I feel like these people are really in the present, and I think that is really going to help you a lot, pile two, going back to the Nine of Swords, because you're stressing and anxious, and you could be, usually when we like are anxious is because we're thinking about situations in the future of what can happen, what can go wrong, usually not what can go right. Usually we're thinking about the worst case scenario, right? I mean, look at the Nine of Swords energy. Look at that image on there, right? It's someone who's just very overwhelmed and a lot going on in their mind. And so we're not really, we're thinking making up these situations. And these people are kind of like more in the present. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. I feel like these people are travel a lot. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting with that. So I think this, your soul tribe is really going to make a difference with that Nine of Swords energy if you resonate with that part, with that card. So the second card that we are going to do, which one I'm going to do this one. We're going to do the owl. So focus. There we go. Deception and wisdom. This is a 4 card, so this is more stability. And I kind of get more like earth energy with those colors, especially with the brown. But I feel like these people are going to be very, it could be someone who's very, like these people are very intuitive. These people are very connected to nature. I think that's really going to help you out too, because being outside in nature, we always say that's a great way to ground yourself. Probably very repetitive for some of you to hear that. With these people, I feel like they're very connected. They might be spiritual people too, and so that would be great, because if you are into spirituality, I mean, look what you're watching right now. These your soul tribe is too, so you're not going to be alone in that. You're going to have that in common with them. But I feel like these people may be like old souls, or these might people who are more mature. Because you look at the owl, it doesn't look like a young owl, right? It's not a baby owl, which are really cute. I think any baby animal is cute, but this owl that's mature, they've grown, and they've experienced things. So I just feel like I really, what am I getting right now? A mentor. I'm getting for some of you, your soul tribe is going to end up being a mentor, and they're going to be very special to you. I think for some of you, you're going to have an older male figure that you are really going to connect to, and this is going to be some type of past life connection. This is just what I'm getting. See, this is the one part about you doing readings I miss, is that I get to throw in these little messages that I get. Sometimes I leave them out in Instagram, sometimes I throw it in, just depending on how long the reading is. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for some of you. And you might meet them in winter time for a lot of you, or they might be like Sagittarius type of birthdays, or who, I think winter isn't really in December. I don't think it starts until like February, but just that winter time, I don't know, cold, when the weather turns cold. Look at it that way with that. And then we have one more. We have the Frog Prince, intimacy. Okay, so for some of you, I think a lot of your, like, so part of your soul tribe is going to be potentially your next partner, lover. You'll know, right? People that are meant to. It's not going to be someone that's a karmic or someone that's meant to teach you a lesson. That's not going to be your soul tribe. These are the people that are meant to be with you throughout the rest of your life once they enter your life. So I do feel like this is going to be someone that you are going to have a very close relationship with, that you are going to be able to bond with. With the green, again, more earth energy, or these people are just going to be very down to earth, very cool, animal lovers, outdoorsy. I mean, we have 2 animals, next to 3 with up there. What else was I getting with the Frog Prince? Intimacy. No, I just feel like these people are going to make it easy for you to lower your guard. You're going to feel comfortable with these people. You are going to be able to trust them. There's this safety that you feel with them. You're just going to feel comfortable. You're just going to know. You're going to have that connection. Like, it's just, I know it's not like that love at first sight kind of thing, but I feel like there's certain people you just click with, right? You have those people. Most of you probably already do, where you've had those people, and those are your soul tribe people that you connected with. And that's how it's going to be. Those are those people that you're just going to recognize. But I'm not picking up like on specific. I think for most of you, really, it is just saying that some type of a soulmate, a divine counterpart, whatever label you want to use. As I said, I will support you. That is fine. That's who is meant to be a part of your soul tribe, and they're going to help you with a lot of it. So that is your reading pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you've made it this far. Click that notification bell. I know, it's been a minute, but click it anyways. Comment, if whatever resonated, whatever made sense, if it helped you, let me know. And also the link to my Instagram for more pick a card readings is in the description. I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm not saying anything because I always jinx myself, so I'm just gonna hold off on it for now. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye, Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Welcome back to those of you that are catching this on the first day, the first week, first month. Thank you guys so much. And for those of you that have come over from Instagram or follow me on both platforms, thank you guys so much. And thank you if you're new. Thank you just for watching, subscribe. There's different readers out there, but if my style resonates with you or makes sense, then definitely please do subscribe, because I'm sure there's going to be messages for you down the road in other pick a card readings, not just on here but on Instagram. Today's pick a card reading is about your soul tribe. I will get to what exactly we're looking into that. But if you jumped in from the other piles, then you already know, you already have an idea. Before I do get to the pick a card reading, I just wanted to say and throw out there, this is a general reading. I know, I have to say it. I just have to remind everybody that it is a general reading. So some of it may make sense, some of it may not. If it doesn't, maybe down the line it will. I've had it numerous times where I had to pick a card, or well, not a pick a card. I've had readings done and it didn't make sense right away, but then later on it did. So it's just how it works. Sometimes you get the messages really early, and that's fine, If not, you are more than welcome to pick another pile and just really listen to your intuition. Really trust yourself, and what you feel best is the one for you. And it is. And if you trust your intuition, you know it's right, then know that maybe it doesn't make sense in the moment, but eventually it will. Cool. Okay, the other thing about this pick card reading with the soul tribe, this is specifically more meant for people that aren't already inside of your soul tribe. It may make sense, maybe some of the people that I describe end up being people you already know, and that's cool, that's fine too. I just realized I didn't move Wreck-It Ralph. We're gonna get to the reading, right? So we're just gonna move slowly over here. I do have oracles, I have tarot. It is broken up into it's broken up into 3 different parts. Getting ahead of myself, and so I'm gonna look at my phone because I wrote down the questions that I did. So the first part of this reading is, why are you attracting the wrong type of people? So the people that are in your tribe, but they're not necessarily your soul tribe. Not the people that are helping you evolve or become better or just enjoy life with. Like, they're just stressing you out, they're bringing you down, those types of people. That's what this question is about. And I did pull 2 tarot cards because I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit more open and not just focus on one type of energy. So let's get this. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So pile 3. You guys are like the sweethearts. You guys are so kind. You guys are nice. Some of you might resonate with the phrase people pleaser. You're very giving, in some cases over giving. You are someone who wears your heart on your chest. Some of you might be empaths. Some of you you guys really tend to attract like the wrong type of people. So it's not, okay. So this is not to take a hit on you. You guys are beautiful, lovely people. It's just that there are people out there with the wrong kinds of intentions. I was going to say attentions. Intentions, not the best for you. They're looking out for themselves. They're not really looking out for you. And you might be someone who tends to have your heart broken, or you might get disappointed quite a bit because of these qualities. And pile 3, you guys are sweethearts. You guys really are sweethearts. And it's just that there's people that are attracted to that. And so that's why I kind of feel like more like the narcissist kind of might tend to people that are selfish, or the people who they underestimate you. They may think like they can take advantage, or they might push you like, oh, you can, like, especially at work, like you may take on more than what you should. There was a siren. My camera keeps heating up, so I have to pause it a lot, and this is really frustrating because okay. But anyways, so that's why you're attracting the wrong people. It's not that you're wrong, pile 3. It has nothing to do with you. Well, okay, I take it back. Because you're attracting these people. I would say to establish firmer boundaries and to be a little bit more assertive. You guys are so kind. Like, I feel like you guys are just so warm hearted. You have the best intentions for everybody. You guys are so special, so loving, so kind. You guys are so friendly, and it just invites the wrong types of people. It's kind of like a Ouija board. I don't know why this is the example I'm getting. I don't even like Ouija boards because I know what they're capable of. Even though I'm doing this, still, still, um, like with Ouija boards, you're having, well, most times, let's say most times people have the best of, I don't even know, maybe it's the wrong example, but you're going into it trying to like maybe reach somebody specific, and sometimes you just end up with an exorcist type of situation, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's You guys are sweethearts. So it's just establishing your boundaries is really going to help limit this. But really, it's kind of stupid that I'm even going into that because the next question that I had, the next card that I pulled, the question was, how do you attract your soul tribe, the people that are meant for you? So we have the 10 of coins, which is the 10 of pentacles. And let's just make that our thumbnail. How about that, pile 3? I'm going to take a thumbnail while I'm recording, and you guys can see. That's funny. Okay. With this is about seeing you're whole on your own. That you don't need anybody, okay? You may have some abandonment wounds or some type of wounds that allow you or make you feel that you have to be so kind and nurturing to everybody. You may feel like everybody needs your saving, or you want to come to the rescue, or that, you have to be friendly to a lot of people, which is fine. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's not. It's only a bad thing when you allow that to affect your mentality, your state of mind, how you're feeling emotionally. So with the 10 of Pentacles, it is finding that stability within yourself, um, giving back to yourself instead of giving to the wrong people to keep them around, to give it to yourself. So I relate to this. Trust me, this is probably, if anything, this might be my pile if I picked one. Number 3 tends to be my pile. What's pile 3? What piles are you selecting? When you read other pick a cards, which ones are you picking? I was stuck on pile 3 for a long time, but I've been finding that I've been moving to pile 1 and pile 2 sporadically a lot more. Just curious to see. But that's really what it is, pile 3. That's what you have. So the next part is just about who is your soul tribe. So pile 3, let's take a look. Who is meant to be in your soul tribe? And we're going to start with this one. We have balance, spirituality, and practicality, a full moon in Pisces. So it might be that you have more water energies that are meant to be a part of your soul tribe. That's kind of what I was getting with that one. You may have people who know how to balance the two. You may have people that are more spiritually inclined, or maybe they're more religious. I don't. There's so many different outlooks, right? So just take whatever resonates with that. But you have people that do have both sides too. So, and especially with Pisces and water energies, they tend to be more empathic, and maybe that's why, if you are an empath or someone who just kind of has psychic abilities, more than likely maybe you do have water placements too. And so I feel like you guys are going to be bonding over that. That's really cool. And it might be that for some of you, it may be around like full moon energies where you do end up meeting and finding the rest of your soul tribe, the people that are meant to be around you. Let's get to the next card. We are going to do forgiveness. That one's interesting, right? So with that, I feel like these are very warm people too. These people are gentle. These people don't hold grudges. I think like some of them may be a little bit more on the emotional side because we do have the water energies. But I feel like these people are kind of like live and let go, or what's that saying? I can't even think of the phrase right now. And they're not mean spirited. And I feel like that aligns with the type of person that you are, pile 3, or at least what I'm getting, that these people are very kind and nurturing. You're gonna feel home. They're gonna feel warm to you. Like it's almost like the kind of energy that you've been putting out into the world, this warmth, this love, this comforting, is the same kind of energy that you're going to get back from your soul tribe. So what you've been putting out into the world is going to be returned to you by your soul tribe, which I just think that's so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. That's so, it's honestly, it is beautiful. Wow. Like, wow. The third oracle card, we have the 12 dancing princesses. Enchantment. So I do have the book because I'm not familiar with some of these, and I'm not familiar with that fairy tale. And that one's number 21. And we do have 21, and then we have 12. So if you've been, maybe like when you do see them, those numbers will be of significance. Or maybe they're born in December. Maybe they're born on the 21st day. You know, it could be something like that. I'm just going to take a quick glance at some of these meanings. This is like, I was talking about transformation from youth to maturity, and it kind of did like what I was getting. I feel like these are younger individuals. I don't know why crystal children, is it crystal or indigo type of children. I mean, they'll be adults for some of you, so just take whatever resonates, but I feel like they have that energy within themselves. I think these are very innocent like people too. There's a purity to them, just that kindness. Like they're not ill intended or nothing. Like they are there to really be your friend. I feel like these are really going to be deep bonds. For a lot of you, these definitely are people that you've shared past lives with. Blue star seeds was another thing. I'm not really getting too much. Enchantment, I feel like these can be people who are very charismatic, very charming, very kind. They are very just gentle, go with the flow. You can just, I feel like deep and fun conversations you're going to have with these types of people with your soul tribe pile 3. And I'm kind of going to leave it there. I don't want to keep going because I don't want to overextend the reading, which I have a bad habit of doing. Make sure if you've made it this far, subscribe. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. I know it's been a minute, but click it so you do get notified when I do post again. Comment, let me know. Does this make sense? Is this who you are? You guys, I think out of the 3, you guys are the most gentle pile, you know, and nothing wrong with the other piles. You guys are just very loving and kind, and maybe you guys are just like more that young at heart, and I feel like a lot of your soul tribe is going to be. So that's yeah, I'll just stop now. I'm gonna stop now. Let me know in the comment section if you aren't subscribed or aren't following me on Instagram, is what I meant to say. The link is in the description box. I hope to be back sooner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, if I don't even know what to expect by posting this, I'm gonna let everybody know on Instagram, and hopefully I get some views. I don't know. I hope somebody gets it. I'll get to the right people. It's all I can trust, right? All right, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much. A million times over. I will catch you guys on the next one.